Hello so creatives, it's Faustina here. Welcome to another interesting tutorial. On today's tutorial we are going to learn how to cut and sew this beautiful pinafore crop top that you are seeing on the screen, that you can use and style your baggy shirt or your fitted shirt depending on the one that you want to style it with. You can see how beautiful it's looking on me. I styled mine with a fitted shirt, so you can see how beautiful the pinafore crop top came out to be. So if it's something that you would like to learn how I cut and put it together, please keep watching and don't forget to like, comment while watching, and if you have not subscribed, don't also forget to press the subscribe button so that you can grow this channel together. And also don't forget to press the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified each time we upload our video. We will be cutting the pinafore top with just 1 yard of Ankara fabric. So it's a simple outfit that you can make with any leftover fabric that you have at home. So with our fabric and bias, we can make this beautiful pinafore crop top. So I will go ahead and start folding our fabric into 4 places because we want to cut the front and the back together, and we'll be making use of our shoulder measurement to get our pinafore top. So after folding your fabric, you can go ahead and iron it out so that you can have a very smooth fabric, which we now start imputing our measurements on it. So after folding my fabric, this is what I have. I went ahead to iron it out. You can see that it's looking so smooth and nice. So we now start imputing our measurements. So from the completely folded area, we are going to start marking out our shoulder measurement. But firstly, we are going to mark out our starting line. From that our starting line, we are going to impute the length of our pinafore top, which I made use of 15.5 inches. If you have longer fabric, you can go ahead and extend yours. The length is as preferred, but it should not pass 17 or 18 inches. So after marking out the length, I went ahead to add extra 2 inches hemming allowance, which in total I was having 17.5 inches. So after getting the length of your pinafore top, we now start imputing our shoulder measurements. So from that completely folded edge, I went in by 7 inches for my shoulder measurement, and for my neck I went in by 4 inches, and for my neck depth I came down by 4 inches for the front neck depth. While for the back neck depth, I'm going to make use of 3 inches for the back. You have to make your neck to be wide so that your head can pass through the neck. Remember that we are not adding slit on any of the fabric, both the front and the back. We are not adding any slit on it. So on the shoulder, I came down by half an inch from my shoulder slope, which I taper back to my neckline. So from that my shoulder, I'm going to draw a straight line that will meet the length of our pinafore top. As you can see, after getting your straight line, you now start adding your hemming allowance for the side. So I went ahead to add 1 inches hemming allowance for the side, while on our shoulder part I added half inch sewing allowance on our shoulder part. So our pinafore top is basically ready. We now go ahead and start cutting it out. So we are going to firstly cut out the back neck depth because the front neck depth is deeper than the back. So we are going to firstly cut out the back, which after cutting out the fabric, we are going to separate the front from the back and now go ahead and now cut out the front neck depth. So I'm trying to cut out our marked area. So after cutting the marked area, I'm now going to separate the front from the back and now go ahead and now cut out our normal front neck depth like so. So I'm trying to separate the front from the back. So after separating it, I went ahead to fold it back and now cut out our front neck depth, as you can see. So after cutting it, we now start joining them from the shoulder part. So we are now going to face the tutu fabric in together, both the front and the back together, using the right side of the fabric. So you can see the right tutu right side are facing each other. So we are now going to now sew on the shoulder by 1/2 inch, after which we are now going to introduce the bias and use the bias to turn the neck of our beautiful pinafore top. So I've gone ahead to join the shoulder by 1/2 inch and we are going to now flip it open like so, and I am now going to introduce our bias. As you can, if you watch closely, you can see that this bias has two folded edged. So we are going to place from one shoulder to the other shoulder, like round the neck. We are going to place it round the neck and sew by that line of the bias. So after sewing it, this is the outcome of it. So I'm now going to flip the bias. Remember that the first stitching that we made was on the right side of the fabric. So we are now going to flip the bias on the wrong side of the fabric like so. And after flipping it on the wrong side, we are going to top stitch it very close to the bias all round our neck. But before you hem your neck with bias, make sure that you pass your head and know if your head can pass through the neck that you have already marked. So after hemming the neck, we are going to go ahead and hem the tutu side of our pinafore top, after which we are going to now hem the length of our pinafore top. But firstly, I've gone ahead to hem the side, the tutu side of our pinafore top. So this is the outcome of it. So after hemming it down, I'm now going to hem the length of our pinafore using that 2 inches that we added earlier. So after hemming the length, this is what you will have. You see how beautiful our pinafore is coming out to be. It's looking so beautiful. So we are now going to go ahead and form our rope. So we are going to form 2 long strip of rope that we are going to add on the edges of this pinafore top. So I've gone ahead to form the ropes. So these are the ropes. There are 4 in total, which we are going to add on the 4 edges of this pinafore top like so. So I'm going to place the rope on one edge like so, and I'm going to pin it down. I'm going to stitch on those two edges line so that the rope will be strong. So I'm going to sew on the two edges line, and I'm going to do the same to both the front and the back of our pinafore top. So I'll quickly move over to my sewing machine and go and stitch it and come and show you the outcome. So I'm trying to pin it down so that it will be easy for me to sew. So I've gone ahead to sew it, and this is the outcome of it. You see how beautiful the pinafore is looking. So this is the end of this tutorial. If you have watched to this part, thanks for watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for always coming around. And if you are a new subscriber or a new watcher, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also press the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we upload our beautiful video. Thanks, I love you all. Bye.